I've been through multiple situations, and it's always going on. It never stops. We always going through something, and I would never tell or fold or my brother in no way, shape, or form. Go give me my 30 years, give me my 25. My daughters will see me off of FaceTime off one of these good phones up in here. Get this goddamn mail or however it's gonna go, come see me in visitation, because I chose for my own self to be a part of this situation. You see what I'm saying? And that's real. But your slime snitched and told a whole story. He's a... Oh, they got this shit in HD. They called that boy HD. So, Mr. Sergio, is this a gang in the criminal organization? Yes, we are a criminal organization and we do crime. Yes. This ain't no motherfucking job interview. Somebody fighting for their life. I feel sorry for Jeffrey.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
First off, this hearing was delayed nearly 5 hours due to technical issues across Fulton County. And then there was a change in courtrooms. Eventually, we did get a glimpse of Jeffrey Williams, a man known as Young Thug, entering the courtroom with confidence, even smiling at dozens of his friends and family there in support as he walked in. Williams is one of 28 people accused of gang-related charges handed down by Fulton District Attorney Fonnie Willis. One of the defendants, Sergio Kitchens, also known as Gunna, was released from jail yesterday after striking a plea deal. Walter Murphy, believed to be a co-founder of Young Slime Life, also pleaded guilty. Williams, meantime, is facing 8 charges himself. Today in court, the judge weighed whether to admit certain evidence the defense called inadmissible because they believe police did not obtain a valid search or arrest warrant. The prosecution saying, meantime, the evidence should be admitted because of Williams' prior arrest back in 2017 on marijuana charges.
The judge found that the entry was unlawful. We don't get to do it again. And Mr. Williams then tried for a year and a year to get back his property. And what did the police do? They tell him, it's the evidence. We're not giving it to you.
We're not talking about a second bite of the apple here. We're talking about him now challenging a search warrant that was not challenged before.
And coming up tonight at 6, the judge is ruling on the motions hearing from today, plus why this trial ultimately could take up to a year to sort out and get a resolution in this case. A trial, meantime, set to start next month.
That's what they do. They get one person to plead guilty, try to sink the whole clique. You got a main figure that can say, yeah, this a gang. This is a criminal enterprise. This a gang. So whoever ain't saying it's a gang, it look real bad on them. It's a stick out move. He stuck Thug out. If Thug will get on the stand, what they gonna say? But Gunna say it's a gang. Gunna say y'all got a criminal enterprise. Ratting, bro. Nah, this ain't good for Thugger, bro. He go try to fight his case, shit. You say your main man say it's a gang. Your main man says it's a criminal enterprise. I think it was a bad. He only had one charge. They wasn't gonna give him over 3-4 years.
His younger cousin, Sergio Kitchens, says Benton is on trial for murder simply because his friends turned on him.
just goes to see, like, you ain't got no real friends out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not happy that it happened, but you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of good to see be on the outside looking in.
Kitchens is now a member of the neighborhood rap group SPC, known as Shady Park Clique, like his cousin once was.
That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. I don't want to tell on him because somebody might try to come kill me or someone in my family.
Kitchens says Benton first lied to police because he didn't want to rat out another member, Clarence Carter.
Everybody, know, the streets know, and so everybody looking at it like it was wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did.
Right. Kitchens claims Benton and Carter were both wearing red the night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. They actually had on the same exact color. Okay. He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt.
Kitchens believes that mistaken identity played a big role in this case, and he knows one thing for sure, that his cousin is innocent.
And it's not right because you think you have one in jail for the crime, but it's not the right guy.
I put that on my life. You was a rat. Yeah, you ratted on the nigga. I fuck what you was doing. You were trying to tell another nigga, my cousin ain't do it. He did that murder. Yeah, you a rat. Y'all taking up for that ratting ass nigga. You a rat too. Anybody with slime in that rat shit, y'all rats. And we catch you with a purse, bitch, we snatching it. And we trying to snatch a nigga brain chain, nigga. We want your purse and your brain.
Be a rapper, bitch, and benefit off of a game. And then when it comes time to face your accuser, you say, yeah, I know there's other guys that's committing crimes within the gang to further the gang. Yes, I do know. Yes, ma'am. That is telling. It's telling. Can't do that.
Hey, Trey. What up? I'm home, baby. Hey, come talk to me, bro. Come here. Damn, Trey, I ain't seen your ass in a minute, bro.
What's up, nigga?
You still be cracking cards, nigga?
Oh, hell no.
You still be cracking cards? Bank cards?
I was telling you about that nigga the other day.
Y'all be safe. You know 12 out here. You know 12 out here. Oh, hey, Trey. What up? I'm home, baby.
Nigga, a lot of they mama, a lot of they kids, a lot of they brothers and sisters then get ready in the courtroom and tell the God honest truth.
Fuck, nigga.
Don't get it.
I'm so happy. This is a great day in the black community. Gunna is out of prison. I never thought I would be happy to say y'all, Gunna is out of prison.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm glad he got out by telling.
Why?
I think that was smart, Gunna. I'm a Gunna fan now. I'm a goddamn Gunna fan now, boy. That's all y'all finna hear in my mother CD is Gunna.
Listen up.
I'm gonna tell. That's that day. Gunna. I'm gonna tell, nigga. What? I'm the new Gunna. Yeah. That's the one. Gunna. I'm gonna tell.
Courthouse. Mark, you have exclusive information about a second plea deal in this case.
Yeah, we have exclusive information about a plea by one of the acknowledged founders of the alleged criminal street gang YSL. But first, Suri Chata Jimenez and Nicole Mormon, two defense lawyers in the YSL case, just told me a ruling Judge Earl Glanville just made for Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug, is big and will significantly affect the evidence the prosecution can use against Young Thug. Now, we begin with Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, then a prosecutor, then the judge.
He is the victim of constitutional rights that have been violated, and the state doesn't get to go back and do it again.
The question now is whether there was a previous ruling on the fruit of the poisonous tree, and, Your Honor, there just wasn't.
You don't get another bite at the apple based on this particular evidence.
Key court action in a conspiracy case. Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug, faces a massive RICO conspiracy and gang indictment, along with many others. His lawyer says he's innocent. In a hearing, the issue seemed to involve evidence from an earlier case involving Jeffrey Williams. His legal team say in a motion, all evidence seized from his home on or about July 15, 2015 was suppressed. Williams is alleged to be one of 3 founders of YSL, an alleged criminal street gang.
Mr. Williams is not the head of any criminal street gang.
Walter Murphy's lawyer, Jacoby Hudson, says Murphy acknowledges Murphy was one of 3 co-founders of YSL, but late Tuesday afternoon, he found himself in front of Judge Earl Glanville for a plea deal.
And my client is home, where he deserved to be.
This exclusive video from months ago, Hudson confirms that Tuesday, Murphy pled guilty to a RICO conspiracy count and has been released from the Fulton County Jail already. He says the sentence is 10 years, serve 1, commuted to time served, the rest to be served on probation. A document indicates numerous conditions of probation include agree to perform 300 hours of community service, perform at least 200 hours, a substantial portion of which will require that you speak to young men and women about the hazards and immorality of gangs and gang violence and the decay it causes in our communities. A copy of the plea agreement supplied by Hudson says Murphy agrees to testify truthfully to all matters about which I am questioned. Hudson says it's important to note Murphy will not testify about the conduct of any other individual defendants.
The state had to ask them about specific individuals.
Hudson says Murphy also will acknowledge that YSL evolved into a gang. The plea deal appears to show Murphy acknowledged members and associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of YSL, including murder and attempted murder, and that gang life destroys the lives of young people. Months ago, he told us,
I just want the younger kids to know no matter what you did, whatever you think you're a part of, you're bigger than that, and you can overcome it.
Hudson says Judge Glanville, in approving the plea deal, Hudson worked out with Fulton County District Attorney Fontaine Willis and key prosecutors in her office, commended Murphy for doing the right thing and changing his life. Hudson says at the time of the YSL indictment, Murphy had left YSL after serving close to 6 years on charges including a gang charge and 4 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and had a job steadily since his release from prison. Hudson indicated Murphy had not had contact with other YSL members after his release.
Judge Glanville commended him for the changes he's made, and I also want to thank Fontaine Willis because she took that into consideration.
The lawyer says the interview Murphy did with Channel 2 before his surrender in June was pivotal to the process ending with his plea deal. You're facing a tough challenge now. How are you going to get through that?
The same way I got through everything else, with God and my faith.
Time on No Love Lost.
I've been on the stakeout all day on this nigga. What was you there? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, give me the bag, man.
Whoever's saying you thinks your life means nothing.
Oh, here go the place right here.
Bum ass Brooker.
Man, Billy Blake's bread, see if he got something else set up for us. He better. Man, y'all motherfuckers killed the nigga in front of 7 people. Yum, you fucked up. Juice want answers.
What do you mean?
You gotta watch your back.
Yeah, this motherfuckers think to watch my back.
That was good, my boy.
It's that gas right there, boy. Don't OD on that shit, boy. I promise you. You don't want to do that. That's my son Bucko right there.
Cito, what's good?
What the fuck is going on, my boy?
Yeah,
but wait, ain't that guy the one you was telling me about that got stabbed?
Yeah, that's Cito. I don't really fuck with him like that. He a wicked nigga.
That's what gave you about.
Thank you.
Shit.
Yo, Ma, you Bucko girl, right? Hey, give me my number.